What's up, you guys? So I don't know if you've noticed anything different, but I'm blonde, but not really. This is a wig, if you didn't know. And also, if you haven't watched my videos before, I usually have brown hair. UniWigs were kind enough to reach out to me and send me another wig, and it was this one. I thought this one was just so beautiful, and I wanted to be blonde forever. I've always wanted to try being blonde. So the name of this wig is Gabrielle. It is a 100% human hair wig, so you can straighten it, you can curl it, you can put any heat on it or whatever. Also, I'll mention it down below, like the link to this wig and how long it is and all of like the really specific details about it, but it is super long. It goes down to my butt. It is very long, and the thing I really love about this is the density. I don't know specifically what density it is off the top of my head. It's not too thick, which I really love, especially in the front. A lot of lace front wigs, they really pack the hair together, and it just makes it so much harder on you to customize it. But yeah, I decided this time to step up my game a little bit more, and I've watched a bunch of videos on how to customize wigs now, so I'm not as clueless as I was in the last one. So if you would like to find out how I customized and installed this wig from UniWigs, then keep on watching. Okay, so hi again. So the first thing that I'm going to do is start tweezing. It looks okay when it's on my head, like it's not too thick, so I don't think I'm gonna have to do a lot. Okay, so this is the wig as it is now. So it's got a pretty good like natural part as it is. I just want to like tune up this part, give it some baby hairs, and like you can't see the knots as much as you could with my other brown wig that I got from them, but I still want to try and bleach these, which I'm going to do after I do this. I figured it would just be easier to tweeze while I can see them. Also, I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for me to like show you where I'm tweezing, because I'm just not like set up for that right now. So I'm just going to do it in little sections. I want to go as slow as I possibly can, because I really, more than anything, do not want to ruin this wig. So I'd rather do it in sections and like keep checking and make sure that I'm not doing too much. This is the hairline right now. I hope you can see that. So it is really thick. There's no like wispy bits or anything. So I'm just going to take it back just a tiny bit all the way around and give it some like lighter baby hairs, you know? I'm not explaining this very well, but I promise you this will all make sense once I'm done. The lighting's getting a little bad in here, and it's actually becoming harder for me to see this, so I'm pretty confident I'm gonna call it quits on tweezing right now. This is what I've got so far, so you can see it's kind of getting like thinner up here. That's all I really wanted, because I don't want to take any of the fullness away. If I wanted thin hair, I would just keep my own hair. So I think this will look pretty good once I put it on, so I'm going to get to bleaching. Okay, so we're in my bathroom right now, hence the really terrible lighting. That's one of those like vanity mirrors on top of me. It's not creating any cute shadows, but we're gonna deal with it. I'm just going to go ahead and flip it inside out and then like pin it down the exact same way that I just did. Okay, so this is how all inside out. This is all of the netting that I'm going to try and bleach. I'm not really going to go all over the top of it just because I don't really need to bleach the knots in parts where I'm not going to be able to see it. So I really just want to target like around the temples and around the front and the pot, and that's probably all I'm going to do. So I bought this Punky Color Lightning Fast volume bleach kit. I'm hoping it's just the same as regular bleach that you would buy. It was just like a smaller quantity. That's really all I wanted it for. I'm gonna mix the bleach together right now in this bowl that I have, and then I will slowly put it on the wig, which I will show you. Okay, so I've got the bleach in like a foamy egg white sort of consistency. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting it on to find a way to make this taller so you guys can see it. I'm gonna do it with kind of a gentle hand, because I mean, I hope I'm making it pretty clear that I'm frightened of what I'm doing right now. I'm not a professional, and I haven't done this that many times, not successfully. So wish me luck, fingers crossed, here we go. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go. Okay, so I didn't end up using half as much bleach as I made, which is a good thing in case I have to do this again. Hopefully not. As you can see, I literally just went up the pot that I'm planning on using and then all around the edges. I'm probably gonna keep checking on it every 10 minutes just to make sure that nothing scary is happening or just to make sure something is happening. And then the longest I feel like I'll leave it is 40 minutes. And hopefully you guys, it's done something. Okay, so it's officially been 30 minutes. I'm done waiting because I am not patient enough for this, and I can see that it's turning like, I know it's definitely turning a color, but I feel like it's gonna be like a light tan. But I thought something to combat the brassiness of it, and even with the roots, and I just thought of this when I was sitting on the couch before, is that I have this whitening shampoo that is Daisy's, but it's Burt's Bees, so it's kind of a nicer brand. I don't think it's going to work the same by any means as like purple shampoo or anything, but I'm just kind of curious to know like if it will help any. Okay, so I didn't get absolutely all of them like white like I wanted, but all of the front ones are like this light orange like tan color. Like if I put my finger up against it, you can't see them, which is exactly what I want. So I think this was a success. I think this is gonna look like a lot better when it's on my head than it did. But yeah, I'm going to blow dry it really quick and we will move on from there. Okay, so she is basically all dry now and I can see the roots a lot better, like what happened. I'm not mad at the front ones. They've gone like this orangey color, you know how like bleach will turn darker orange. So like, I hope you guys can see. I do really like how the hairline turned out though, like the way that I tweezed it, I like that a lot. So I hope you guys can see that there's like these little orange sort of dots. I'm sorry you guys, my tripod is broken, so it's making this a little bit more difficult than it should be. Okay, cool. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Here it is, and then let me just grab scissors. Now, one thing to note on this one that's different than my original one is that the lace is a lot shorter, so they've kind of made it so that you don't have to cut so much off, which I think I like. I'm not sure if there's a reason why they did that. Okay, so that is one side done and I'm really happy with that, and I'm just gonna do the other side. Wow, okay, so this side was way easier. I like doing it when it's like laying down. Also, thank you to everyone who like suggested for me to watch videos of this. Like, I knew I should have done that in the first place, but I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it was. Okay, so this is the point where I'm going to put it on my head. As far as the wig cap thing goes, I know a lot of people were telling me to put my hair in braids and then like bring it around, and I tried that, but it still just makes my head look really bulky and weird. So I ended up coming across a video from, I feel so bad I can't remember her name, girl that runs Freedom Couture Wigs. She has really long, thick hair. And she just said to just bunch it up in the back as low as you can, just like I did in the last one. I've done that since, and it worked really well, so I think I'm just going to stick to doing that. And I literally just bunch my hair up into like a bun, and then sort of fit it into the extra part. And the reason I like this instead of like actually tying a bun is that's stiff, whereas like this big lump here, you can spread it around and like distribute it more evenly. So it just lays a lot flatter. Moment of truth, you guys. And love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't want to waste what's left. Okay, so I think I've got it on pretty well. It's still pretty thick, but I hope you guys can see what I mean about like bunching your hair at the back. It just like lays way flatter because it's more natural for it to look bigger in the back than it is to like up here or on the sides or anything. Because when I did the braids and I wrapped them all the way around, it just looked like my head was massive, so I don't know how people are doing that. Okay, now the scary part. I'm going to cut the ear tabs. I am terrified. Almost cut my ear, you guys. And not just a little, like a big wad of it off. Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I'm done. I think I got too cocky with it, you guys. I don't want to be sad about this. Oh no, they feel the same, kind of. I feel like they feel the same. I mean, they won't look identical, but whose real hair actually does. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is glue it down. Now, I've only done this once and it went horrible. I think I put way too much gel on too quickly. It got all like crusty and weird and it just wasn't good. So I'm going to attempt to do it again. I guess, actually, if I have to, this is attractive. If I have to put the glue kind of here and have it lay there, then this kind of has to be further back, I would assume. And then what I'm using is the Gotta Be Ultra Glued. It says no flakes, but let me tell you, if you mess with it too much, there are flakes. I don't really know how people do this. I'm just going to use my finger. I hate putting gel anywhere near my actual hair. I think it's disgusting. Or it just makes me feel gross. Which is weird because when I was younger, I was all seen and I used to have so much hairspray in my hair that it was like a rock. So I feel like I've got a decent amount around the perimeter. Oh my god, I got it in this. I didn't want to. Now I guess I'm going to like hair dryer it a bit. I don't know how much I'm supposed to, I guess until it gets sticky. Okay, so I feel like it's pretty tacky now. I hope I'm not jumping the gun, but I feel like it's just going to like completely dry up if I do it anymore. So I'm going to, I guess, just situate this where it's supposed to be. I'm thinking that I'm going to get like a scarf or something and like wrap it around this so I don't have to keep holding it because I feel like I'm giving myself a migraine. I'm gonna sit with this thing in for like maybe 10 minutes just until I feel good about the glue being dry and everything, and then I'm going to take it off. And fingers crossed it will be all stuck down, but it feels really secure, you guys. Like, it doesn't feel like any other time that I've done this. Okay, so as you can see, I took the black scarf off, and then after that I've been like tweaking little bits of it because there were bits that just weren't glued down. So basically I've been fiddling with this for like the last 45 minutes. And I finally got it to a point where I think it looks pretty good. Like, everything is glued down. I got one of these hot comb things because I saw so many people use them in videos and I feel like it helps a lot with like the poofiness. This one is luckily not like overly dense. Like, I feel even now it could pass as like real hair, but I want it to be super flat because I actually like having flat hair. Like, I don't choose it regularly, but I guess because my natural hair is so thin and flat, I've just grown to like it. So I want this to be super flat to my head. I just got this at Walmart. You can get them for like $10, so I figured why not. I've heard that people like apply this just how I did with like the glue and stuff, and then they sleep with it and stuff for like a week. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm wearing makeup underneath the glue sort of, but I feel like mine wouldn't stick that long. Maybe I should try and sleep with it and see. Okay, so that is my hair all flattened at the top. I really like this, you guys. Look how natural this looks. Oh my god, I love this, you guys. This is my new favorite thing ever. I wanted to be blonde forever, and this is like the perfect shade, and it's got the roots that don't grow out and is full, and I'm just in love. I'm so happy that I did this. I'm gonna take you guys into some more natural light so you can see it a little better. This is it in the daylight, and I am obsessed with it. I never thought I would find a blonde hair color, even if I did it naturally, that would match my skin tone, and I feel like this one does, especially with the roots and everything, so I don't have to change my eyebrows. Eee! Look how well this blends, you guys. This is all my hair, and then this is where it starts being the wig. Like, everything just blends seamlessly. Oh my gosh, I couldn't be more excited. I never want to take this off. So if I did anything wrong again in this video, I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I am still learning. I watched so many videos, but if you have any pointers on things that I should do differently to put it on, or maybe bleach the knots or anything like that, definitely leave them down below because I'm open to suggestions. I want to get a lot better at this so I can have like colorful ones. And yeah, I'm just super jazzed. Look at my scalp. So UniWigs was really kind enough to give me a code that's going to give you guys some money off. I'm going to leave you the code down below. So if you want to buy this wig or you want to buy my previous one, where is it? Which I also customized this one too. I'll wear it in another video so you guys can actually see what it looks like. This is so pretty. Everyone I know that saw me wearing this or like sees it in my house just comments on how beautiful these highlights are. Now that I've learned to like put them on a little better, I wear this one a lot. It's just so soft. But anyways, back to what I was saying, I have a code, so if you want that one or this one or any of the ones on their website, then you can get money off. So I'll just leave that down below if you want to use it. The main point of this video was just for you guys to come along on the journey of like customizing a wig with me, because I mean, I'm by no means a pro at it, but I am super excited with the progress that I have made. Like, this is only the second one I've ever had and the first time that I've ever installed it, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you liked this video and you want to see more just like it, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more of me and these kind of videos, and also interact with the lovely squad that we have currently, because I have the best subscribers, the best following in the world. I couldn't be more lucky, honestly. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!